No, you've got it all wrong. I haven't come to take anything, but wait a minute. I recognize you. Weren't you with the man they shot out there a while back?
Yes. My name is Misha, and that man is my husband.
Listen, Misha, I can help you.
And just how are you gonna help us, rat?
There's something important I urgently need to get from the other side of the fence while I'm out there. I could also get some morphine for your husband. I've heard that things are better in the city. It shouldn't be too hard for me to find some, but first I need to get out of the camp. But what good is it having medical facilities if no one can use them?
Like I told you, my husband has a pass that gets him through the gate. I could lend it to you, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you or any other filthy rat in this camp. Beat it! Get out of here!
If I want to get my identity back, I need that drug for the dissolved. And to get it, I have to leave the camp. I have to do whatever it takes to gain Kuma's trust, no matter how unpleasant I find her screams and insults. Listen to me. I'm not just another camp rat. I'm your friend. I want to be your friend. You told me you were worried about winter coming. Let me help you. I'll bring you food. Food for your children. Then will you trust me?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Bring me the food first. First you bring me food for my children, and then we'll talk about that pass.
I'll do it. Hello again.
They shot him! Those pigs shot my husband! Did you bring me what you promised me, rat?
No, not yet, but I'm working on it.
Then get out of my sight and don't make me regret giving you the bracelet.
No one does, friend, but that's the way it is.
Don't come back here without that morphine from my husband. Like I said, there'll be a fat wad of cash waiting for you.
Yes, I know. Better not. This woman strikes me as dangerous. I prefer to avoid all contact with her. Besides, after our last conversation, there's nothing left to say. A woman with a dirty, unkempt appearance, and she seems very agitated. Does her distress have anything to do with the condition of this house? It's Misha, the mole's wife, the man the cleanup brigade shot out there. A rather unpleasant woman, but she could be the key to getting out of the camp. First, I have to get some food for her children. That was the deal.
I don't know why anyone would want to go into that building.
You could say that we're partners. This woman is hoping to get morphine for her husband in exchange for a wad of cash. I guess it does seem a bit mercenary, but her story doesn't make me feel the least bit compassionate, except when it comes to those poor kids out there. It's Misha, the mole's wife. Ill-tempered, desperate, and not to be trusted. Nothing of interest. The floor of the room is littered with useless junk like this. But wait a minute. I think I can see something sticking out from under that piece of wood. It's one of the drawers from the looted dresser. It's overturned, and it looks like there's something sticking out. One of the looted dresser drawers. Nothing of interest. I already took the pack of cigarettes that was inside.
But I can assure you that they're not going to get treated for anything in there. Not even for a miserable cold.
Some of the drawers have been torn out of this old dresser. Now they're torn apart and spread out all over the room. Better not. Knowing what's inside that room, I have no interest in going in. Judging by its location, this closed door should lead into one of the bedrooms in this house. I can hear something from the other side. Sounds like howls or cries. If I get close enough, I can hear the mole through the door.
Besides, it's a real fortress. The person would be more likely to come out sick.
He seems to be writhing in pain from the gunshot wounds in his abdomen. He must be in terrible pain. The mole's cries of agony seem to have stopped. The morphine I brought from the hospital is probably taking effect, or the inevitable just happened. The mole is on his deathbed in that room. I don't think it's a good time to bother him. Someone knocked over that enormous bookcase with all its books, and considering what it must have weighed, several people must have been involved in all this. Let's see. Bestsellers, romantic novels, and cheap encyclopedias. I'm not surprised that the contents of this bookcase are still here.
From an overdose of gunpowder and lead.
It must be because of the dampness. But these bills give off a very nasty aroma. I suppose the odor of the new world is starting to become familiar to me. Now I fear the day I stop noticing it. I've got a ton of cash to spend in Doomsday City. That would make a good chorus for a song. Who knows? Maybe before the Great Wave I earn my living as a songwriter. They're still too young to be interested in this. I think that this would be too much money for such a low-stakes game. A deal's a deal. And I earned every last penny of this money, so I have no intention of giving it back to her.
You know how it is, dear.
It's no use. They wouldn't sell it to me for 100 times what I've got here in this wad of cash. The thugs already told me how extraordinarily valuable this thing is. Throw away the wad of cash? My time here in the new world may have cost me my sanity, but I'm still not crazy enough to do something like that. I brought money. Let me see Rose.
Hey, this is a lot of dough, pal.
So, Is it enough?
More than enough. This'll get you into Rose's van for the rest of the night. All you can eat.